Hey, how's everybody doing? Thank you for stopping by again. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we're going to do something pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Today we're going to learn how to illustrate a sky. Okay? So let's get right into it. So, I'm sure you already know, we're using a Galaxy tablet, Note 8.0. Okay, and once again, you can use any model Galaxy tablet as long as it has a stylus. Okay. All right. Now, when it comes to illustrating skies, I recommend that you actually go out and throughout the course of the day, when the light of the sun changes the color tone of the sky, monitor that. Actually make those observations so that you can translate what you're perceiving into your art. Okay, it's very important. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started here. Anytime you want to do something natural, or you want to simulate something natural in your art, just actually go out. If you want to draw a tree, go and look at a tree. Go out and draw a tree. Alright? Go out and look at the texture of the tree. Look at the leaves, the texture of the leaves. Look at the way the light hits the leaves at different times of the day. Look at how the tones change. Make all those observations for yourself. Alright? Now, in this particular approach, artistic approach, it is not a realistic approach. It is more of a animated comic book approach to drawing the sky. Alright, so let's get started here. So we're gonna do, let's say, early afternoon. Okay, so we need somewhat of a blue hue. Alright, so you go into your color palette and you select what you want. Okay. Alright. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to fill this layer. Okay. And we're going to do a couple different types of skies. Alright, we're not just going to do one. We're going to do different types at different times of the day. Okay. So what you do is you use your brush tool. I don't know if any of you remember, but I spoke about using the airbrush tool and how amazing I think it is. So let's go ahead and add some clouds. Okay. So what I like to do is I like to kind of minimize the opacity a little bit, or set the opacity a little lower, so that the clouds are the edges of the clouds are a little transparent. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to set your radius to maximum so that you can dictate the actual size of the clouds as you go. Okay, so here we go. Now, it's all about puffiness, obviously, when it comes to clouds. But what I want to do is, remember, this is about layers. So, and sometimes I forget, so please forgive me. So I'm going to draw the clouds on another layer. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. So that, if you want to move clouds around, you can go ahead and do that. Alright, so there's one. Okay, so there you have clouds, very simple. So here's the beauty of layers. So if you don't like the position of the clouds, I mean, you could always do it over. You select your tools icon, okay, and then you go down to transform, and then you can move your clouds wherever you want. You can make them smaller, you can make them way bigger, you can do whatever you want, okay. And then in this case where you have some clouds cut off, all you have to do is just fill it in like that. Or if not, if you don't want to do that, because you might want those edges a little more transparent, a little more airy, you can take the opacity, select the eraser, and lower the opacity on that, and then just clean them up like that. Okay. And get rid of those hard edges. All right, so that's early afternoon. Let's go into kind of like a early evening, mid-evening summer's day. All right, so what you want to do is just select a yellowish type of backdrop. Okay. Select the yellowish type of backdrop. Fill it in. And then add this blue layer. Now this is what I like to do. So remember, the sky pretty much always stays blue, okay? It's usually the clouds that change, okay? Alright, so that's another way to do, kind of like, evening coming in, and then what you might want to do is throw in a little pink in there. And a little lavender, okay. A little pink in there. And then you want to take into consideration the direction of the sunlight, all right. Whether it's north, south, east, or west, okay. Throw some orange in there. And there's a couple different ways you can do it. All right, that's one way. It's a little late evening. Let's go a little later into the evening. Okay, let's go just a little later into the evening. So what I'll do is I'll get a deep purple. Okay, get a deep purple, and then I'll get a lighter, somewhat pinkish color, and then what I'll do is just do this here, okay. And what works really well with late evening is your orange. Okay, now we're going to come from the east. And bring this light in from the east. Okay. Might want to lower the opacity a little more. Okay, right from the east here. Alright, and then you can put a sun in there if you want. Okay. And voila, that's how you create a sky. Okay. Now I didn't do this in layers. Alright, because I just wanted to do it really quickly. Alright, so hope you enjoyed how to create a sky. Alright, it's pretty straightforward. Please return for more tutorials. Alright, I'm going to be doing all kinds of interesting stuff. Thank you for stopping by. My name is Vision, and you can always find perfection in imperfection. Remember, you're a great artist. Keep trying, keep practicing, and eventually you'll accomplish what you're trying to accomplish. Alright? Have a beautiful day.